Hey everyone, Janie Finlay here, and I've got my mates Penny and Lucy with me. Been lots of content online. Been watching Facebook fairly intensely to keep up with what everyone's doing. And I saw a really cool thing yesterday where Penny, Lucy and the team have started some at-home exercise sessions. And I was really keen to find out about it myself, but also to hear from Lucy and Penny how often they're going to be doing it, what it's about, you know, what we can do and how we can remind ourselves to actually participate and get in all of that healthy exercise. It's going to be super important over the weeks and months ahead. Thanks for joining me, guys. Where did all this come from, and how's the couple of sessions that you've done been so far?
Well, look, we started it, Janie, because our business is all about keeping people healthy and active in lots of different ways in the work that we do across our communities. And those ways that we normally do it, we can't do anymore. So we wanted to think creatively around how we could help people who are self-isolating, people that have to isolate from work and working from home, to doing something simple, which is having a bit of fun and also keeping their physical activity up in a way, in a home environment. So in their kitchen, in their office, in their home, in their lounge room. So that's where we kind of came up with the idea of doing a live stream, not every day, but most days at 11:30.
And I guess the one thing that we do, Janie, in our work is we fill gaps. I always say that Lucy is no more gaps, so the builder's product, because there she is. There are a lot of services out there, and there are a lot of people that need those services, but quite often there's that gap in the middle that's not being filled. So that's what we're trying to do. And there are so many people with so many questions at the moment, and most of them we certainly can't answer. People are worried, they don't know what's going on, their routines are broken. If we can give them one less thing to worry about, one thing that's easy to do, that's a gap that we thought we could fill. We've got the skills on our team to be able to do that. We're still learning about how to use the stuff well and see what's going on. We're learning about how we do social distancing well, and we'll have to keep going with that as the days go on, and we'll take advice, just like everyone else.
And I think that's actually really important. I've started doing these online recordings and connecting with people in the community in a really different way. And I'm learning. I've had some hilarious, blooper reels already in just a few things that we've recorded. But I think as a community, we share what we're up to. We share tips and advice with each other. We show that you just have a go and get started. It is a bit of a new way before us over the next weeks and months ahead. But to have a bit of routine and structure, I love that 11:30. I've got 9:15 locked in for the Premier's update, so now I'm going to have you guys locked in for 11:30. There's a nice pairing there, right? But to have some structure and routine and things to look forward to, perhaps when we are at home and we are self-isolating, is going to be really important. And what I love about you guys is to have a bit of fun with it as well, lighthearted, keep the joy in life and keep smiling. I watched your one this morning in the kitchen. That was fantastic. I love the little timers and the banter that you guys have. So anyone that hasn't heard of Healthy Tasmania or aren't aware of what they're doing, jump on their Facebook page, have a look, check out the lives as they happen. That's it, Healthy Tasmania. Thanks for doing what you're doing. Thanks for leading and having a go. And just, I read this once, a great book once, Failing Forward. I think we're all in this together, just showing that you've got to start and have a go and see where it gets to. So I'm really excited to watch. I'm not always as active as I could be, but 10 minutes sounds possible. 10 minutes, I think you said 3 times a day, gets in that adults amount of time that we've got to be doing every day. How am I going? I've learned from you guys and been reminded already today.
Doing a great job, Janie. And I think the main thing there too is that you don't have to follow along with all of the activities that we do. It's just about doing it at your own pace. And even just getting up and watching and having a break from your computer or a break from the kids or whatever it is that you're doing and managing at your time at home is really, really important. And look, we've got some special news because we've just booked in a few special guests. So we're now going to have special guests along to each session, obviously with the appropriate social distancing involved. But yeah, log in tomorrow at 11:30 and see who we've got along. And we'll be sharing, some information. And like Penny said, we're not experts. We're not going to do it perfectly, but like dealing with pandemics, if you wait for things to be perfect, then you're too late. So we need to give it a crack now, and we need to do what we can. And this is one little thing that we thought we could do to help while we're all in such uncertain times. It's really.
I love that Lucy's at the front and she can't tell, but Penny's like ripping. She wants to have something to say.
She always wants to talk. Talky.
Well, it's really funny. One of the things that that I do in my part of this partnership and with Hayden as well is around, I guess, health communication and how we can change the way we talk in the health industry and change the way we talk about building better habits and changing our behaviours so that we can all be well for as long as we can and stay away from our hospitals. And what I love about this is while we're doing it now, because we're in a weird situation, everything's weird, our routines are, we don't know what we're doing. These are habits that we can learn and we can do every single day. There's an awesome book by James Clear called Atomic Habits, and he's got, it's worth reading if you haven't read it. And it's got all these different things that you can do that help make habits easy. One of them is make it obvious. So it's pretty obvious on Facebook to follow along. The other one is make it easy. The best thing about, you know, our teammate Hayden is he makes these really easy. He makes them really fun. He's, you know, qualified in this stuff. And so if we can get people to maybe be doing it now, but also continue doing it later, that is just such a win.
Yeah, and you know what you've said is really important. Lots of things are changing, so things are becoming unfamiliar for us. But I know for me, I have had every excuse in the world not to be active and, you know, my best performance for myself in terms of my healthy habits. But I'm feeling like, and we've talked about as a family here with our boys, there are things that we're going to be able to review and reflect on and lock in that we haven't been able to do when we've got excuses of busy, crazy lives. And we can actually normalise. We've been talking about traditional values, traditional behaviours, getting back to the basics and making life simple again and joyful. We've got out the packs of cards and we've got out all those sorts of things for this time ahead. But as you said, I've read that book, Atomic Habits, but I'm still not, you know, it's just one step at a time. Failing Forward is another one of my, you know, really good books to read. But that's what we're doing now. And I'm looking forward to following along with you guys and hoping to lock in some of these habits and hopefully other people for this, not only in Launceston and Northern Tasmania, but wherever you are, you can log in with Facebook and have these great little moments where we can all work together and support each other.
Yep. Being connected when we can't be together is really important. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for catching up today. Good luck with it. I'm going to log in tomorrow and see who your special guest is. Stay safe, take care, and catch up with you soon. Penny wants to say something else.
I'd love to see a photo of you, Janie, doing your exercises tomorrow.
Yes, good idea.
Upload it in the comments.
Yeah.
Done. It's a deal. I've got, just in case we did some demonstrations, I had my Vegemite in case we had to do something. And in case you were doing an offer series, I even had my book. So tomorrow, picture in the comments, I'll be there.
Great.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.